So we are live. Now I can close all that thing as well. So yeah, today we're going to build a statue, I think, and something else, which is all going to go into the last habitat of the second season of Kayan al-Bashar. It's going to be weird. I have to start my recording software though, because all of this is supposed to go into that habitat, which is going to be annoying to make in a way. So yeah, it's especially the statue probably. Hello. I can't read Chinese, so I am just going to say hello. And also, of course, hey McScottish. But basically we need a statue, we need a chandelier as well. But then yeah, I have the recording software in front of everything now. Thank you. And hey from the Netherlands then. But yeah, I need to build a statue, I need to build a chandelier, and that's basically what we're going to do. And yes, I have a gate here that I still need to finish, but I mean, we have spent 2 streams building gates and bridges, so I think it would be interesting to do something else this time. But first, well, let's try and build a chandelier. Because that's not going to be difficult. Well, I've already built chandeliers before, so it's just a thing of finding the correct pieces to use. Of course, something to, in a way, settle the chandelier on so that I can place it on the roof. Hey, this works. I just want to do it like that. I really should readjust my mic because it's always sitting in front of the chat. Well, it's actually sitting completely in front of my second screen, so that's the issue mostly. But how are you guys doing? And how did you like Wednesday's video? So, where's that one piece that I can never truly find? Where are the chains? There they are. Actually, it should probably be ropes instead of chains, because you need to be able to lower these things, and that's a bit more difficult with chains. Or at least looks more difficult. But then the rope is so thin. Doesn't look like it would really hold much. And yes, I'm building the chandelier upside down because it's easier to do it that way. So we need a center for the chandelier. Something round, of course. Hello, think that I don't. It's going to talk a lot like always. First of all, hey Trex, and I don't mind. Because, oh, forgot to hit the record. Well, at least you guys can see in what frame rate I am building today. Well, actually, in what frame rate I'm building most of the time. Because Kayan al-Bashar is a very piece-heavy build. Well built. Do you have any tips for starting zoos? Because I always end up starting halfway through the zoo. Of course, it always helps if you have some sort of plan set. But it's strange because I never really, you know, start from like the entrance or something. I always start with just a habitat or something so I can kind of figure out the style that I want to have in the zoo. Also, yes, I'm going to make a wooden chandelier because those metal pieces that we have in the game are not the greatest. Well, they're not bad, it's just I don't like really using them. But yeah, it's most definitely before you start nail down a bit of like the style that you want to go with. Because if you're already building and then figure out a style, then it's going to be probably a lot more difficult. I'm going to quickly look up a chandelier because I have no clue really if I did the first chandelier that I did correctly or not. Old chandelier. I definitely didn't. Alright, that's going to be fun. But yeah, there's... I wouldn't say any easy way to like figure out how to really start your shoe. It's mostly just trial and error. This is way larger. Alright, Trex. But that might work. Just going to do that. Because the chandeliers that I have made before aren't correct. So now I have to move. Ooh, I actually really like that it looks like it's like interlaced a little bit. Like that. And then I need something to like hold the candle, but not really too heavy. Probably a pot or something. Hey Drax. How long are you going to be streaming for tonight? probably until 10 o'clock, so 2 hours. Well, unless the heat gets any worse, because yeah, it's definitely getting hot in my room, so if it is going too far with like the heat in my room, then I'm probably going to stop earlier, just because I don't think you guys want to see me pass out of heat stroke or anything. Well, I could stream longer then, but I would need to set up a fan, in which case you guys won't be able to hear me. Nah. Whoa. I first thought that was a ship, but it could also just be a weird crown. Kind of amazing detail though. And yes, I still figure things out about the game every day. No. We have some rounded bits. Where are the rounded bits? I know they're here somewhere. That's too large. Don't we have smaller rounded bits? Nope, we'll have to make them myself then. So that actually works. Although I should have first of all done that. Actually, let's extend that a little bit. So I also said that I was going to basically build the chandelier upside down. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. Though it is a good looking chandelier, although I say that myself. Who else actually uses these mythical bird thingies? Even though, like, it's a mythical bird, but it looks just like a, well, sort of angry chicken. Also, if you place it like that, it looks a little bit like a crown. Little bit. Then just hanging a light from here. And now to make fake candles. And see the frame rate drop. Da-da-da-dun. Lens through round beam doesn't work. Doesn't work. Why are all those beams just too long? Nope. If I can find anything that works, I will be very happy. That's too huge. Wait. That's a very weird looking candle. Maybe there's something in here that can help. That could work. Yes, Hyperion, I do since very shortly actually have a Discord. It's not the most serious of Discords, but then, I mean, knowing the channel, that's not surprising. I don't think I've actually really talked about anything on the channel in the Discord. Now we have candles. Fake candles. Do we have a... Where is that thing? There it is. Because I don't think... Hyperion, it should be... Did I put it in like the links on the channel page? I might have forgotten to do that. As soon as I finish this chandelier, I will give you the link. Alright? But I mean, just to give you an overall sense of the Discord, we talked about the stripper cactus once. And yes, that is like a cactus, like the plants, stripping. Again, we are not at all serious on the Discord. So just in a way to prepare you. Ooh. Yes. Oh shit. I was so happy. Do you have any of these where... Yep. I know it's like a not really a thing to be excited over, but now they have wicks. The candles have wicks, which... Oh wait, I probably should have used the other one. Because this entire thing needs to still be lowered. So... Because this looks more like a realistic candle size than the other. Let's not use that one. If I can make this work, then I'm very happy. Can't color those. Need to use that one. This might work, this might not work. It will not work if I don't use it the right way. But how are you guys doing? And has anyone, if they've watched the last video, figured out how many domes there are on the Hagia Sophia and Kayan al-Bashar? I'm probably going to ask that question in the next video as well, because it's kind of mind-boggling the way I said it. Whoa. I really have a fondness for using a lot of those mud pillar thingies. One big candle. So this one won't have a wick because it's just... I don't think I can make it. Although this could be a nice design for a smaller chandelier. I just want to put it on top on here as well. I think what the game needs is more sculptures. Yes, and definitely more, well, we're not going to get like human-like sculptures, because, I mean, humans in the game are the peeps, which probably means that we're going to get peep-looking sculptures, which isn't too bad, but yes. And again, it's completely realistic to have statues of anything but animals in a zoo, because you will have like donators, directors, or just people who are very important for a zoo to have like some kind of remembrance if they have like left the zoo, or if they have died or something. So because I think in the zoo closest to me there is probably a statue of some kind of like a founder, I think. So it's weird to only have statues of like animals. Hey Giorgio. Also, I don't think I said hey to Hyperion. I just answered your question and just whoop. I need to get that. So also, hey Hyperion. So now we have a chandelier. But now I need to make something for the animal, because this chandelier is supposed to be usable by red pandas. Don't ask me how. Well, the statue is going to be involved in that. Water and build roads. Yeah, they're kind of annoying. But I don't think they will be able to change that, because that's probably so ingrained in the game. So this time it's only 4. Again, a good sign of me being finished with the building is if I remove those things. Which I know isn't a lot of times. So yeah, it needs to be a little bit on the heavy side. Although this was too large. Can red pandas use this one? Yep, they can. Alright, that's a lot better. Because those were a little bit too broad. Still not going to reveal how the red pandas are going to get onto a chandelier. But I need to give them climbing space, and the only thing that's going to be up in the air in the Hagia Sophia is the chandeliers. Because I thought of like having some kind of construction work going on, but I don't want to mess around in the pristineness of the Hagia Sophia so far. I think the circle's too large. So let's do that. But I am very glad though that we got a little bit more fire things. Still sad that we don't have like the effect things that we had in Planet Coaster, but I can manage with this. I can't build really a fireplace though, that's sad. Well, I can, but it's not going to look as good. So trying to get all of these sticks. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. So. Now it's just a question. Did not know that it would go over like that. Now I need to redo the lights because this is just 2 reds. So I need to delete all the wicks again. Oh, wait. They all have wicks. So. Alright. So now that we have the chandelier ready. No idea how long that took actually. Oh, that only took 30 minutes. Well, chandelier isn't as big as a gate. Now it's going to be the longer part, which is statue. I really like the tiny thing, or the tiny oops. Forgot to do something. It's on that side though. Thank you, Hyperion. Set. Not too heavy in pieces actually. Wait, should I do a statue or should I just do a fountain-like thing? I mean, I've never done a statue for a video. They've always only been on stream. I need to get the other statue in. Why was it so colorful for a second? Yep. The statue is basically going to serve as the way up to the chandeliers. So, I mean, I can now also now check if the chandelier fits. So, I have to be careful though. I have to angle the camera like this, otherwise you guys are going to see something which... Where is it? There. You guys aren't yet allowed to see the other side. The angling is going to be fun. So is annoying because I have to actually angle the camera the other way around, but literally the menu is now the only thing hiding anything. So I'll just put that over there. Disconnect it. Let's see. This is why I luckily stopped recording. Where's the large floodlight? Oh, it's a stadium light in here. It's actually supposed to be like this. Nope, fuck, nope, that weren't. You didn't see anything. Again, it's annoying. This is why I usually don't stream anything of what I'm going to be building. But now it was necessary in a way. Doesn't really light up, so it's not necessary to have these things. The way they are. So. Oh wait, but I'm also going to have like standing chandeliers. I don't know how you call those, candelabras, something along those lines. But the statues are basically going to be in these, well, things, arches. And then of course also things here. I need to have more lights, I think. I also have to have a huge chandelier for there. Which hopefully is not going to be impossible. Alright, now I need to get out. Need to figure out. That's the thing why I'm like statue or fountain, because it's not supposed to be that broad. and it's against the flat wall. So I'm just going to use this Demeter statue as an example. So it has to fit in a, let's just say 6x4 radius thing. Thank you, Yu. It's too late, dude. Nope, you didn't see anything. This is, I think, the most planning that has gone into. So, disconnect it. Then building it here in the basically the scrapyard. So it's fun. You still see these the flames of the chandelier. Anyway, so statue can't be bigger than this. Well, actually, can't be bigger than that. This is going to be difficult to pull off. Because it's also not going to be a Greek statue. It's going to be a mix between Greek and Arabian. So let's first build somewhat of the skeleton. I have that statue here to help me, basically serve as a guide of some sort. How did I build the arms again? This is just a tiny thing that's not supposed to worry anyone, but everything has to be aligned. I can't deal with it if it's not aligned. Alright. I have to. This is going to take some time, and I might go a little bit silent while doing it, because building statues isn't the easiest thing. But in the end, it should work out. No one's... I know what I'm going to do. If I just have this thing in the... Oh wait, I can... So then I can just build on the grid, which is a lot easier. No one's head is really like center on their neck. Everybody has a forehead. Nice hat. Yes, I have somewhat of an idea. First of all, yeah, it's going to be female, because, yeah. And besides that, I want it to be... This is going to be a weird thing. But basically, the idea is to have some kind of like holy figure-esque vibe to it. So I think, let's say the Virgin Mary, and then give her a sword. So it's kind of like the Virgin Mary, but then mix her with Athena. Something along those lines. So, this is just building the groundwork. Like the term, although I don't really have to worry about the shape. Actually, fun thing, I don't have to build legs. Just with the way how everything is going to be, I probably don't really have to worry about the legs. I only have to worry about the feet. But I still have to build the legs because, of course, well, it's... I think that torso is too small. But, of course, with, like, the clothing, it has to drape in a way. Because it's going to be a mixture between... Grecian and then also Turkish and Arabian, so there's going to be a lot of drapery, but I'm going to also have to well, that didn't work. So for anyone wondering, this statue started out like that. Basically just like a puppet thingy. The only thing that's probably going to be difficult is how am I going to make this climbable? Legs are a little bit too small. At least I don't have to worry about the height of the statue. I mean, again, having to angle the camera in a way just to check the height of the statue. Actually, the statue can be taller, a lot taller. But then I would need to make everything larger, which is not going to happen. It's just going to be on a larger pedestal. So if everything goes right, I can just do that. Then, because when you're holding something, it's almost never like just a straight arm. So then this arm reaching for the sword. Now it's most of the work with this shape done. I mean, I can make this like a little bit more bent. Just to give a little bit more of a dynamic feel to the statue. But I'm going to reveal something. The first idea for the throne room, which as you can see didn't go through, was to have a mega statue in there. With actually the same pose as I'm using for this statue right now. So that didn't go through, of course. But just imagine if it would. We would then have a mega statue. Just in the throne room. Then small bomb. Oscar. No, it's going to be somewhat different because this is going to be the way for the red pandas to get up on the ceiling. So that's going to make it a little bit difficult. Because, truth be told, I have no real idea how I'm going to make that work. But that's half of the ideas that I have for Kayan al-Bashar. So far, that's all worked out. Uh, before anyone wonders, yes, it's a female statue or a woman's statue, so this is probably the only real shape in a way that's going to have, because all of the drapery, it's not really going to cling to the body. But also, hey Falky P, how are you doing? So, going to have to say they look huge. Although if I ever want to build a dragon, I know how to do it. Or at least dragon axe. So... So... Oh wait. The way to do this is actually to not go inward when it reaches the ground, but outward. But fuck me, for the idea behind statue, just think of, well, mix together Athena and the Virgin Mary. It's going to be an interesting statue. I don't really have to do the back. But I'm still doing it. Wait. So... drapering is fun. I only need somewhat of a quarter. Or half of this. Okay, X. Have a good evening. So it's not picking up all the pieces that I want to pick up. Again, sometimes it's easier to just delete something and pick up the remainder. But you're going to see it, so I have to get everything. Then just delete whatever I don't need. Which is pretty much a lot. Turn it around. This is a very quick way to do it, but although it does have a very Victorian style to it. Just with how full it is. Needs to be a little bit closer to the body. So I think I'm probably today just going to stream until the statue is finished, which can take some time. Because the statue isn't a really... Oh, I like that. I think it's also how much it tapers in at the waist that it looks a little bit too much Victorian. That's better. Grabbing off. Actually, grabbing more than half. Then a sash to tie up the thing. Well, thing dress. And then creating an opening up the front because... Wait, actually no. This is not the rope thing. So again, just quick story that I'm a little bit more silent now, but it's all because I need to focus on making this look adequate. I mean, after my Demeter statue, it would be weird if I just now build something somewhat shoddy. I think I have to increase the size of the statue based solely on the terrace. Wait. Yeah. So I have to make the dress smaller. Which isn't too hard to do. Now I also have to change it a little bit so that it's fitting with the raised leg. A little bit more. And luckily I don't have to do too much to the back of the statue. So So, and then the sash again. Although now with the short there thing. Don't really have to worry about the back, because there's going to be a overcoat. I think it's a coat or it's some kind of rope. So place where it's all tied together. And from which the rest of the sash, I think it's actually a sash. Don't know if it's actually, but might be. But then of course the rest of the sash will fall down. But will be a two-parter. Thank you, Comet, and welcome. Tattoo. Now, hopefully I don't have to redo the dress again. Nope. Again, a standing figure is a lot easier to make than a sitting one. Because of the simple reason that, while sitting one you have the dress going everywhere. While with a standing person, well, even with modern dresses, they kind of just go flat to the floor. And the same shape on the other side. So, what did you do on your Friday evening? You know, made a dress. Standard things. What are you guys doing on your Friday evening besides watching? Also making a dress? I don't like this side. I know I'm making her in a way slimmer, but then it also just makes the sash look a little bit better. Yeah. I think that as soon as I get the dress correct, then I can get the draping correct, but now it's a little bit more of like I know where they are. I mean, you can't really miss them, but I think the dress. Again, there's going to be like a long overcoat, so that's why I luckily didn't have to worry too much about legs. So wait, just going to test something out, because I mean it's not going to work like that. Also, hey AC. So now they're already looking smaller. She still has a flat body, but again, I don't really have to worry about the backside because again, long flowing rope. With this, they already look smaller. Surprising how much literally the draping underneath it makes them look gigantic. Which is in no way saying they should be, because again, the idea behind this is weirdly enough a little bit of like the Virgin Mary, so probably shouldn't be gigantic. So also how I went from Greek gods to Virgin Mary, don't know. Oh wait, no, it's correct. And then this is a feature that I know very well because I had to once paint it. I really should pick up painting again. It used to be like one of my favorite hobbies, and lately I just never really had the time for it. Not saying I'm a good painter, it's just for fun. I will be... I think I'm better at drawing than painting. No, that looks like she has like the plague and it's like one of those buboes. Although there's still a hole in her chest. So I have to delete that one. It's really weird having like this full dress and then those stick arms. How late is it? I have 30 minutes to finish this thing. That's not going to work. Because I have to make an overcoat. Quite a chunky overcoat. Which should probably also be tied up a little bit at the waist. This is basically where the more Turkish / Arabian style comes in, with those well, sort of more recognizable overcoats, robes, thing. I want this one to be on this side a little bit smaller because the arm isn't pressing into this side. And it evens out the dress a little bit because the dress is actually not correctly in the middle of the body. I would be really surprised if you were a bad painter. That just makes me think of like the first times I painted. Then in the back, of course, flat. But what was I going to say? I have no idea anymore. Don't like how the back is looking. That's the side, that's not the one that I'm supposed to delete. Because in the back, of course, the rope while walking isn't going to be completely just straight up, so... Hey, Chris. How are you doing? I'm just here working on a cross between the Virgin Mary and Athena. Though I'm probably not going to be able to finish it because I have 30 minutes left. I'm also doing fine. I thought it was going to be very hot today, but pleasantly surprised. Then of course this one a little bit raised, it's really flat in the back. I wanted to kind of go a little bit more to the front. Really to show that it's like a coat. So do the same here. Again, I don't really have to worry about the back. So just going to stop this because I kinda like the coat, but it doesn't fit. I think I need to use those smaller pieces. Using these. As a signal of where the coat begins. Though it looks a little bit like a boa. Should be tied in the same sash. So, very dynamic coat. But then that's also so one of the reasons, because the dress itself is very static. That sounds really like I know what I'm talking about. This is static, this is the dynamic. Baseline of all of it is, it's pretty. This one should stay closer to the body. So nope. Still looks like a bit of a boa. But it's manageable. Again, I'm very silent because statues really take a lot of concentration to make work. Whereas with most things, it's just building, and eventually you will get it right. With statues, it's like even the smallest piece can make or break a statue in a way. This one has needs to sharply return to the body again. Dun, 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 dun. So looks a little bit like a princess dress. Although they will probably change once like the full coat comes in. I should probably build a back further. By which I need to first build the rest of the sash. mm, mm, mm. So hmm. Definitely makes it visible as a goat. The one thing that's just throwing it all off a little bit is, well, that it's still with the stick hands. There are a lot of areas actually now that I'm working on that you're not really going to see. Besides, well, the back of the dress. Because it's going to be a mixture of Greek and Arabian. She is going to get like a veil or just headscarf, which means that most of the upper part of the coat is going to be invisible. So I just realized, like, oh wait, I don't really have to work on that because you're not going to see it. But then it wouldn't be one of my streams if I build something that ends up being covered by something. The one of the good things though is most of the arms are going to, of course, also be covered by the coat. That's why it looks so weird. But how are you guys? Not falling asleep yet? Because I'm going overtime, it seems. I just woke up from my involuntary nap. Wait, did I put you to sleep, Chris? Wait, involuntary. Everything alright there, Chris? Now to do that headscarf. That's probably too large. Has to tightly sit around here. I'm basically giving her a turban. It's literally the same way I make a pillow. No, too much sun and oxygen. Alright. Sounds like heat stroke. Well, in a way it's weird. I'm giving her a headscarf, but then, well, see, how do I say this? Has a very low cut dress. That's how I'm going to say it. Think it didn't need to be. No, I don't want to delete all of her heads. I think I have to. think I need to remove these. It wasn't so hot today. Just not be used to working outside all day yet. Alright. So this is going to make it a little bit more annoying. So the veil has to be a little bit closer to the face. I also don't know yet where the nose is, so that's not making it any easier. So I should put in a nose. Wait, did I use... what did I use here? Oh. Because now she has weird nose. Let's say that. I basically gave her a beak. Oh, it's not a god. It's more of like a mystic kind of thing. How did I do the eyes? That way. That's not the smallest part. I still have no idea how I'm going to make this climbable. But then I usually figure things out along the way. But I want something to make it... a headband, maybe. Though I do think the veil was a good idea. Also, I don't have to make a weird mouth. Now, let's see. I'm going to stop recording because we're over time. Very much over time. So I'm going to have to do the hands and arms later because those are now still stick figures. I have to angle the camera in a certain way because otherwise you guys are going to see everything. It's probably going to stand a little bit like this. It's weird that you have to go into a building to actually change that. So this entire middle thing is going to be the red panda habitat, and through these statues they're supposed to be able to climb up onto these chandeliers. That's the entire idea. Oops. You guys didn't see anything. But then at night you can see like the red pandas just in the shadows walking alongside the chandeliers. Because I actually still need to check if these are usable. High chances that they aren't. And then I want to make it so that the home of the red pandas, because these are two small chandeliers and there's going to be a big one up here, is going to be in the big chandelier. I don't have to worry about coverage or something because they are in an entire building. So yeah. So these aren't goddesses or something. They're just some form of mystic. I actually want to make a split here in the dress, because they're supposed to be like a mix between Greek and Arabian. So overcoat and the head dress or headscarf and veil are Arabian. The dress itself is going to be, well, it's Grecian. Because I've made a dress or painted a dress like this once. Yeah, even outside of Planet Zoo, I really like Grecian things, or ancient Grecian. But yeah, that's going to be Sunday's video. It's going to include these two things. They're not that piece heavy. But I've made candles as well. Working candles. They are a little bit bright, but they're candles. But I've already said this once, but the first idea was to have a massive statue in the middle. But then, well, I can't show it now because that would give away things for Sunday. But it would block a sideline, so in the middle everything has to be almost empty. And then everything surrounding that has to not be empty. Actually, I'm going to check something out, and actually I need to use that one probably. Nah, I was... Whoops. Oh yeah, but I have to return. Bye-bye. Funnily enough, the throne room was the first idea that I had for Kayan al-Bashar. Even before the Mirage Mountains, before the first version even of Kayan al-Bashar, that throne room was always a little bit like that. But anyway, I am going to stop the stream here. We went over time for half an hour, so I think that's good enough. So anyway, I hope all of you have a nice evening, day, night, anything. And I will see you maybe, no, yeah, I will see you in Sunday's video. Bye bye.